How's it going, guys? This is Andy with Andy's Auto Care Plus. I just want to do a quick little video on some of the black restoration products that I use, or also just to coat it, and kind of the different scenarios, and you guys can take it for what it is, really. Right here we got one of the most popular ones, probably Solution Finish. This one right here is by far the best one on the market that I've ever found. But this one is pretty much for stuff that's completely faded. This is a fantastic product for it right here. I'll kind of go through how to do each one of them after I tell you what each one is. One of the other ones I use is called Black Wow Classic. This one right here is more of just to kind of shine it up a little bit. It does keep it black, but I don't use this on like heavily faded trim, things like that, or on the black plastic there. I use it on lightly faded trim, maybe. Most of the time it's more of like just to make it pop a little bit, if that makes sense. I'll show you here in a minute what I mean on this one, because the car I'm working on today, this is the product I'm going to be using. So, and one of the other products is by Chemical Guys. A lot of you guys probably know what this one is. This is VRP, vinyl, rubber, and plastic. I got it in, I buy it by the gallon, so I toss it in a little applicator bottle like this. This one's a great maintainer product. This is not, in my opinion, this is not like a restoration product right here. Like I said, it's just for maintaining your black trim, just to keep it looking good, keep it conditioned, that sort of thing. It helps keep it soft and nice and black. So I'm gonna spin the camera around and I'm gonna show you what I'm working with and what we're gonna use. All right, this right here is a Honda CRV. See if we can get this angled right. So, like I said, what I'm going to be using on this one is I'm going to be using the Black Wow. Now look, if you look at this, this is, I mean, it's got a little bit of fading to it. I actually already have done a little bit right in here. And you can see the difference there. So that's what we're going to be using on this one. Now if this was like turning like a charcoal gray, I'd be going into things like Solution Finish and how you apply this stuff. I'm just gonna go run through it real quick, shake up the bottle real good. I'm gonna take my applicator pad like this. I'm gonna put a few dabs of this product on this. I'm gonna rub it in. It goes really far, so you don't need much. I mean, I'll be able to coat this whole thing with like, 4 drops of this stuff. I'll let it sit for about 2 to 5 minutes. Go through with a microfiber and just basically wipe it down. And then you got a nice clean surface, nice and black, restored, and this stuff lasts a really, really long time. I've had fantastic results with this, like I said, with like really faded plastic. But as you can see, this is not really faded plastic right here, so that's not the product we're going to be using. When it comes to the VRP, how you use this one, I use this nice little triangle microfiber applicator. You can just use a regular microfiber rag, whatever really suits your needs. Put a few little drops of that on here like that, and then you're just gonna rub it on. This stuff goes pretty far too, but this is, like I said, it's more of a maintainer. And this Black Wow, it's like the middle guy. It's like the one you use when you don't need a full-on restoration, but it does have a little bit of fading to it, like I was saying. This is just a really good product for that kind of scenario. So I'm going to show you how I do this one, because I'm going to be applying it on this one anyway, and we'll look at the difference. So you don't necessarily need to shake it. I just like to shake things before I use them. I'm going to use that much right there, and that's going to do pretty much this whole area here. So with this one, hopefully that's showing up on the camera there. Hope so. But this one's more of a, just also a maintainer, but it gives it that pop. I've had customers actually notice just the black trim. They walk up to their vehicle and didn't even realize, honestly, that they had black trim until they got their car back, which kind of sounds silly, but that just shows how much this can really make a car stand out, is when you take the time to go through the small details of a vehicle, like, reconditioning the black trim. And I'll open the doors and I'll do inside there. I don't know if that, yeah, it shows up. But inside here, I'll go through all the doors and open that. But that's basically the simple application of this. So you wipe on, leave on. I don't wipe this off afterwards. I just leave it on exactly how I just did. I'm done. That simple. So like I said, this one's called Black Wow Classic. This one's like the middleman. So this one I use for basically revitalizing. I wouldn't call it restoration, but it's more of a revitalizing product. So if you don't have this stuff in your arsenal, I would definitely say that this is a go-to product. Obviously, most definitely the solution finish right here. This, if you don't have this one, grab this one. It's about 60 bucks, something like that, a bottle. Pretty spendy, but honestly, I've had this bottle, I don't even know, super long time. This is my second bottle, but in about probably a year and a half, and this bottle is still pretty much full. Anyway, information you probably don't need there. VRP does go a little quicker because you use a little bit more, and I use this the most, VRP, because most cars aren't hammered. Most black trim is not hammered. It's usually in pretty good shape because I'm not in a hot area. But anyway, hey, if you like my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. I'll keep coming out with whatever videos I can. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.